Everyone to the newest episode of Retro Roulette on the Game Vault podcast. Tonight we're playing Soulcalibur on the Dreamcast. I know you guys are all excited to watch me completely suck at this game. Just so you know, everyone, including you, Mark, who's joining me,
Hello.
I have no idea the controls of this game. Not even a little bit.
In this video, why are you fighting the guy from Resident Evil 2?
They just decided to throw him in this game. It's a Namco game, right? They wanted to get on that train.
Yeah. Giant eye in a guy's arm. Doesn't correlate to anybody at all.
It's been a hell of a couple of minutes trying to get this thing up and running.
Yeah. So this, FYI again, box is a little small.
It's as big as I can get it. The problem is it's like scaled inside the box.
Okay.
So it's like as big as I can get it without it looking stupid.
Got it.
Hopefully it'll get bigger, but I don't know that it will. It's because it's a Dreamcast game running at 480p, so it's like
it wasn't like Luigi's Mansion where it was like a postage stamp.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So I have not played this game in probably I couldn't even tell you. Probably 20 years, maybe.
Yeah, I've only played 2 Soulcaliburs. I played 2 because everyone played 2. I played 5, I think. I randomly picked it up at like a Redbox or a Blockbuster or something. Or Gamefly or something. Some stupid thing whenever 5 came out. And, yeah, I played through that whole thing on easy and then took it back. So, I am not the biggest fighting game person.
Me either, which is why I couldn't tell you the last time I played this.
I mean, I think I played fighting games when we all played fighting games, which is Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
And then you either stayed with it or you fell off it.
Yeah.
Nobody was like kind of lukewarm.
Yeah, I was the kid who didn't continue. By the way, I'm using my new Retro Fighters Dreamcast controller. As you can see, it is very much a new style controller as opposed to that weird Dreamcast controller. I don't know that it's going to help me at all.
Does it has a VMU slot?
It does. It's right here at the top. You can see here.
Do you have an actual VMU?
I have an actual VMU sitting in there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go to practice first. Oh, or not. I'm going right to arcade.
For demonstration.
I hit the buttons too fast. I don't even remember who I used in this. I'm going to go with Nightmare because he looks badass. Hopefully, I don't get destroyed. I think you can very well get through this button mashing, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I have to figure out the buttons. That's block. That's low, mid, high. Okay.
Yeah, I basically button mashed through 5. So. The best part about playing through the story mode on 5 was that I hadn't played anything since 2, so I had no idea of the ongoing storyline. So it was like this guy came out of nowhere and was like, "Oh my God, where have you been?" And I'm like, I have no context for this at all. I think the one thing I disliked, and maybe it comes from yeah, the thing I liked or I should say disliked the most about fighters of this era, it was the ring outs.
Well, this game, I think, was one of the first ones to really use ring outs. This and, Virtua Fighter.
Virtua Fighter, yeah. That was what I played.
Let's see what I don't remember what the triggers do. Oh, that's like power up. Okay. I know there's special moves in this. I just have no idea how to do them. Like, you can do, like, wrestling moves and shit.
Yeah. I haven't played the games in so long, but I think I only learned like 4 moves in my life that wasn't the traditional ones you learn.
Yeah.
Like everybody, I couldn't run it off the top of my head because I haven't played it in years, but everybody learns how to do a Hadouken and all that stuff. Um, but I just used to be able to spam in Street Fighter 2 the bison.
Well, I just walked out of the ring, too. Yes, this game is very charming.
Yeah, the bison that dive across the screen, and it would piss people off.
Yeah, I have not a. It's you know what's really cool on my VMU. It shows the guy I'm using. I wish it would tell me a move. It'd be great. Oh,
I
well,
will.
I have no idea how I did that. By the way. Oh,
Stream is jittering a little bit. So.
oh, lovely. Did they? Oh, I'm dropping frames like crazy. What is my? Hang on, let me just check my. There's been storms around here, so my. What's it called? Could be shit. My
Yeah, because it's just a black screen for.
My bit rate. I have it set to 2500, but why is it not doing that? It's trying to use more than it looks like. Mark, is it better now? Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see. I could always see, but it was just jittery. I thought it was my computer like buffering, but
No, it's probably my internet connection being absolute dog shit right now.
yeah, the way I figured it out was on your end was I didn't get the spinning wheel or anything. Yeah, well, it looks better for me right now.
All right. Hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah, it hasn't been too crazy here.
It was a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning, so I'm sure there's a lot of downed stuff. And I'm sure I'm not getting near the throughput I should be getting. Oh.
So I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about this in the next podcast, but it was kind of crazy that they just like canceled the Evo stuff like 3 days before it was going to take place. Did you see that?
They canceled all of Evo? Or, like, was it supposed to be online or something?
Yeah, it was online.
Or they just canceled it?
Yeah, it was like 3 days beforehand. They stopped because I randomly found out because one of the guys from Giant Bomb was going to do his feature where he learned how to play one of the. They only did a few games, you know, that had good like netcode.
Yeah.
So he was learning how to play them Fighting Herds, which is that fighting game that sort of looks like My Little Pony.
Oh, okay.
Just sort of like we found a game that would be easy to get into. So he was training and all, and then all of a sudden he was just like, so I'm gonna keep doing the feature, but with circumstances that came up with Evo, you know, because he was gonna play a preliminary match on Saturday.
Yeah. And they were just like, yeah, no.
No, yeah. Like he thought it was going to be in late July when he signed up, and they were like, "Oh yeah, your match is in 6 days." It's like, oh shit, never played this game before.
I knocked him out while I was on the ground. How the hell did that happen?
Awesome. You probably hit at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, this is the first time I'm streaming Dreamcast, so I'm sure something in my setup could be.
Oh God, I wish I would have stayed and took more photos of when I tried to play World Series 2K1 because I couldn't hit because every time I went to swing the bat with the batter fell into the ground too. So
Which emulator were you using?
the one through RetroArch,
Okay,
Podcast or something like that.
you need to
But
use
I wasn't doing that for Soulcalibur. I was downloading Dreamcast games. I was like, hey, let me check this out because this is the one I owned. I could probably put my disc in it, it would run better than that.
I don't know. The the one that I've heard to use is Redream.
Yeah, that's the I have to re-download that. I was playing virtual tennis on that before we upgraded the computer. But yeah, I just wanted to see that, and it was funny. Like I was like, oh, everything looks normal, everything was good, and then they went to show Pedro Martinez warming up, and he was waist up in the mound. Like that was all you could see was his waist up,
That's great.
and the ball was coming back and forth to him.
I'm pretty sure this dude can do like a power bomb, Astaroth. He's beating my ass right now.
And like you said, I remember the big draw of this game was that it was a weapon fighter.
Yeah. Gotcha, bitch.
Not an actual knockout. Look at that. So, real quick, non-video game stuff. Tom, how many
Yeah.
times have you watched Hamilton?
None actually.
Oh
I
wow, I'm
was
shocked Nicole hasn't put it on all weekend.
I don't think she has any interest.
Oh,
I
I guess I just assumed because it was a Disney thing.
it's but Hamilton's not a Disney thing.
I know, but
I think that's why.
okay.
I think that's why she doesn't. I don't think she even knows, honestly. I've been sucked. We've been watching Dawson's Creek for the past 2 weeks. No, we just did it. God damn it.
The powerbomb.
Yeah.
That's a last ride, baby.
It's a Pearl River plunge, let's be honest. But yeah, once she gets like sucked into a show, that's it. There's no watching anything else.
I mean, I'll be completely honest. I watched the entire third season of Dawson's Creek in 2 days when I first time ever watched it. So,
I think we're on season 3 right now.
Yeah.
They just had the. I think it was the end of season 3 because they just had the prom.
Yeah. The anti-prom.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel bad I have all that useless knowledge, but it also helps us at trivia.
Yes. That's all that matters is we fucking win in trivia, Mark. That's all I care.
In Dawson's Creek, they had a prom. Name for a prom. What was the name of it?
The anti-prom.
Anti-prom. So I, you know, as I mentioned on our last stream here, you know, I was able to take off from work for my birthday today. And I spent it playing. I finally caved in and bought Satisfactory.
Okay.
Which is that game where you basically mine for materials and then build like a production line to make more materials and sort of build out a base and stuff like that.
Interesting.
I played it all day since probably 10 a.m. until the stream here. It's basically like, you know, I'll talk more deeply on the podcast, but it's like sort of, okay, I got done this task. Okay, I need 200 of this. All right. That's another half hour going out and doing that. I was hesitant buying it because I knew what it would do. But I was also not playing anything else. And I was like, you know, ever since Tilo 2.
Yeah.
I was just like, I need to find something that I'll really play that's not a sports game. That's newer. So it's an early access, but yeah. So I'm looking forward to playing this tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm having fun, even though I
Yeah,
suck. I know I suck. Like I feel like this game is good though because the battles aren't like super long.
yeah.
So I feel like you could get through it pretty quick. Like I think this is the last. I think this is the boss already.
You fight
Like the
yourself? Because isn't Nightmare the boss?
yes, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, Inferno. Excuse me,
Inferno.
Inferno.
Yeah. Yeah, because I downloaded or totally legally purchased 3 Dreamcast games um, that weren't the baseball game. The baseball game was just on a whim because it had really low ratings. I'm like, I don't remember it being that bad, or maybe they were just rating the ROM.
It's possible.
But yeah, so I got this, and then I downloaded Power Stone, of course,
Of course.
and then I grabbed Virtual Tennis because that's probably the game I will keep playing after this is all over.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Oh shit! I was waiting to see what the "you gotta be kidding me" was.
Some bullshit is what it was, Mark.
Double KO.
Double KO when I needed it to not have that happen. Oh! Oh! Thought he was gonna kick me off the planet. I like that there's unlimited continues in this. That's nice. I'm sure there's a good and a bad ending. I could be. I don't have a freaking clue. Oh, Inferno is no longer me. He's the dude with the nunchucks. He's beating my ass, too. Oh, I got him. I hope that wasn't it. I hope, like, there's more. I might practice and then try with a different character. We'll see. If that's the end of the game. The time had come with countless souls stolen from brave warriors. The evil sword now transformed. Okay. That's right. I forgot Siegfried. Siegfried's in Soulcalibur 1 or 2 rather.
2, yeah. Yeah, he's Nightmare, right, or something, or he.
Yeah, Siegfried was a good. Right. Yeah, they're either the same person or father and son or something of that nature.
Yeah.
I think Siegfried's in Soul Edge, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So this is the whole game, and then you play through and you get each of these with the characters, because that's what fighting games used to be, because they were coin operated, coin based.
Yeah. Well, look at this. I got credits. This is like the third game I've gotten credits on, but we don't have to watch them.
No, you will see them a bunch if you play through multiples. But oh yeah, that's right. They did the 3D name.
Well, they had to. They got to do something special.
So, how many people on your local arcade machines was AZZ?
All of them, or BUT or something. Yeah. Huang Sung Kyung is now selectable.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think there's unlockable characters like that.
Yeah. All right. Let me look at practice and just see. Huang. I want to say there's like different outfits and stuff too. I want to see if it'll tell you, like...
Oh, probably not, but I know exactly what you're looking for.
Says block.
Yeah, so... Yeah, there's a good chance that Soulcalibur 5 would have been a blockbuster rental as it came out in
Well, Soulcalibur 6 was down...
2012.
Wasn't Soulcalibur 6 download only?
I don't remember. I just know I rented 5 from somewhere, and it was 2012, so it could very easily have been. Let's see. I'm looking at.
Practice options. Oh, command list. There we go. Alright, so there are moves. The problem is I don't know any of the goddamn buttons because it's Dreamcast.
Dreamcast is Xbox.
Nope,
Right.
it's not. Is it? Hang on, I got it. The problem is the colors are all different.
The
Yeah.
colors.
The colors are
think-
backwards, but the letters are the same.
Yeah, because I think Nintendo is the only one that does B at the bottom. Yeah, Soul Calibur 6 is on Game Pass right now. Your friend Bill pointing that out as I'm looking up Soul Calibur to try to. They said there's 19 characters available.
And you can also create characters, I think.
No, in this one.
Oh, in this one? Probably.
No, I'm looking at the thing for it. And 5 of them have third outfits. Whatever that means.
Okay. Dark Soul Impact. That sounds awesome.
And you unlock those. Each character has a transparent version of their costume, whatever that means. That's after you beat the arcade. Each time you beat it with one in the arcade. Or a liquid metal version, which is the only on Dreamcast.
Okay.
And there's also the possibility to use an unknown soul, a blackened out character. I don't know what that means.
All right. We're gonna try mission battle. What the hell is this?
Mission.
Okay. How do I start said mission?
Select Proving Grounds. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you had to scroll and read everything?
Yeah. I didn't read any of it,
Read anything.
obviously.
Yeah. It's like those EULAs.
Guard against the other's attack and survive until the time limit. Okay, so I had no attacking. Get up. Yeah, this isn't going very well.
Yeah. Yeah, I always... That's why, going back, because we said in chat, that's why I was able to, I think, beat 5, and I have struggled with any other fighting game I picked up recently, is that Soul Calibur is, a lot more intuitive.
Yeah, I would agree that this is a very one of the more intuitive ones for sure. Like I was able to just blow through arcade mode. I'm gonna run through it again, use a different character. I've heard that this character is like cheating, Kilik.
No idea.
For the same reason that Donatello is cheating in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, because of the bone stick. Yeah.
Also, I think you can do like a juggle move Ow, you bastard.
Yeah. I think if I remember correctly, the last time I played one of these, I just basically mashed the basic and heavy attack, and I tried to knock everyone out of the ring.
Well, that's a good strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree that this feels more like an action game than a fighting game.
Yeah. Tekken's one that I could never really get. Street Fighter, we have video evidence from an Extra Life of me being terrible at Street Fighter, but I was sleep deprived, but that is no excuse.
I got a perfect. Yeah, this dude is like a 100% cheat code because they can't reach you.
Yeah.
Ow!
As long as you hit. Yeah. Yeah. If you, it's all about dodging and blocking when you're playing against him. It looks like, because if you miss your swing, then that's when they can get in.
Yeah, exactly. Mitsurugi. We should definitely play this for extra life because I have plenty of controllers.
And team battle,
Yeah, and there's team battle, so
which would make it more fun, even if it's just like me versus you, or me, you versus Dan, or something like that. You pick like 4 fighters or 8 fighters or whatever it is.
I wish I had Marvel vs. Capcom because man,
Oh, 3-on-3.
Yeah, that's a hell of a game.
That's I have thought about using that stuff to play together, but we have a hard enough time getting the streams together.
Yeah. Yeah,
We'll
getting
out.
sometimes real hardware can just be a nightmare sometimes. And it's not the fault of the hardware. It's just the signals that they put out sometimes like they're just not like normal signals as opposed to like 1080p today or 720p.
Yeah, and that's the thing to remember too, is that Tom's playing on his actual Dreamcast. Not RetroArch or whatever the favored thing is. So unless if we all get Sega broadband.
Hey, I mean that's an option.
I will always make the argument that the Dreamcast, while an abject failure for the most part, was ahead of its time.
The problem was it was too far ahead of its time because
Yeah.
if it would have come out after the PS2, they would have seen that they should have put a DVD player in it, or it should have been a DVD drive
And not a drive that you can
pirate every single thing. Yeah, shouldn't have been that.
Yep, my NBA 2K1 is a pirated game from when I was a teenager.
Oh my god, just hit her once. Oh shit. Yeah, so like especially capturing old consoles is, as you can see, like it's got all this weird background stuff that I can't get rid of.
Cervantes.
The pirate.
Yeah. Pour one out for the pirate princess in WWE.
Yeah, she's done, right?
She left, yeah, to go back to Japan.
Is she pregnant? Is that why?
No. they weren't using her much, and Nia Jax has hurt her like 2 or 3 times.
Well, yeah, I saw that she messed her up recently.
Yeah,
She needs to just stop. She's hurt way too many people.
yeah, and so she was always planning on going back to Japan, and then before retiring, you know.
Yeah, I think I've heard she's gonna do like one more match and then call it a career.
Yeah, she just got married, and I guess with COVID and all that, she thought now was the right time.
It's sad because she was very good, and they never used her.
Yeah.
I saw her live a couple of times.
Did trying to think.
Oh,
No,
this stupid whip.
'cause I've been to a few takeovers. I'm trying to think if she was in the last one I was at. Don't think so.
I just went to a house show at in Tom's River, and it was I forget if I think it was just her. I don't know if it was her versus Baszler or what, but it was a good match.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of someone else, it'll probably be gone soon.
What? Why aren't they using her? I don't understand.
I'm assuming because she's not blonde or has big boobs, and Vince McMahon's still in charge.
I thought she was. Well, wasn't she challenging for the title? Like, what happened?
Yeah. They did everything right up until WrestleMania, and then I guess Vince had to change of heart or decided against it. You know. But yeah. Anyway, that's wrestling stupid. It's like one of those things where we'll talk about it, just like it's just fucking stupid because
It
a
really is.
78-year-old man is making decisions.
I'm getting my ass whooped here.
I did find the most random thing. That probably only means something to me because I just have really good memory of things. But I randomly saw that I think Alexa Bliss is dating that singer Ryan Cabrera.
Okay.
If you
From like
remember
100 years from the 90s.
from the Ashley Simpson TV show, if you remember that.
Yes. The dude with the hair.
Yeah. Because it came up and it was like, oh, I'm here, blah, 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 whatever, love, whatever on Instagram. And then Ryan Cabrera tweeted, it was like, oh, it was a good time, babe. And I'm like, wait, what?
Wait a second. You need to.
Roll this back. First off, you're still around? But yeah. But anyway, that was just random. Just to finish off the wrestling talk. Up on Instagram.
Fair enough.
Ryan Cabrera? It was like that Twitter video where the guy says, "You're not ready for what happens when you're pushed on this video," and it was the girl singing the African like yodel sort of thing.
Oh
There's
yeah.
a word for it, I don't know. And she's like the most pale redheaded white woman ever. It's like nothing I tell you will prepare you for opening this video. And that was the same thing I had when I saw the thing on Instagram. I was like, that. Sure, it's 2020.
Come on, man. All of a sudden, this is way harder. I wonder if the difficulty is different for different characters.
Or maybe Nightmare's a really good character and you were just playing as him the first time.
It's possible. He's fucking blocking everything I'm doing. By the way, I got my 360 today, so I can stream some of that soon.
I'm still trying to decide. I think I'm going to make it a weekly thing or maybe a multi-day thing. With the what's it called? Trails of the Sky.
Yeah, what do you think so far?
I like it. I mean, I had that weird interruption from the natural gas company in the middle of it. I was afraid that guy was going to backseat game. But
yeah, I was hoping he wasn't going to, like, spoil stuff.
Yeah, he was real good. I always get nervous when, you get a game like that, that you'll have people backseat I'm not really worried about spoilers because outside of like a few games, I don't really care. Like I avoided everything with The Last of Us,
Yeah.
and same with Persona. Um, games like that. Especially, like, I'm not going to avoid spoilers in Cyberpunk, you know,
Yeah.
on things. But I
By
was
the
just worried he was going to go here. No, you picked the wrong thing. That's what I was
Oh
worried
yeah,
about.
I hate that. Especially when it's like you told him it was your first playthrough, so it seemed like he was
Yeah, that's what I hoped. Yeah, that's what happened. It did. The last two people we had pop in like that were pretty
really
good.
helped out a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the person on
Leopard Cheetah.
Leopard Cheetah last time we
She was great.
played what the hell did we play? That game with Luigi? Luigi's Mansion.
I can't game with Luigi.
Oh my god.
By the way, I completely think Google gets into everything you do on your computer. By the way, because
Oh,
uh, I downloaded Luigi's Mansion and played it a little bit, and we talked about it and all that. And then one of the
F
recommended
in the chat for
videos.
me. Hang on. Hang on. F in the chat for me right now because I'm getting obliterated by Inferno right now.
um, one of one of the suggested recommended videos on YouTube was the speed run for Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, it Google knows everything you're doing. It's
It
it's
made me
scary.
laugh.
Oh.
As much as I would love to say, oh, it's just coincidence. I watched a lot of speed running, and it just happened that was the next suggestion. But no, it was too well placed.
Hey, I did it.
Hey,
Nice.
be gone. That was his little story.
Despite like chanted quietly but with resolve. I don't know how to pronounce that. Evil flames were distinguished whatever. Over the course many intense battle, not one to rest on his laurels. I can't read today either, apparently.
Subjects himself to more intensive training, which is that dancing on poles. Then, or not dancing, but balancing.
Balancing on poles. Karate Kid.
Yeah. God, I love this Microsoft PowerPoint ending.
They used it all up here. This is where they used all their money was in the freaking
Hey,
initials thing.
second.
Yeah, I rank second to myself. The first time it said I was ranked first, so.
Yeah. The
Yoshimitsu.
yeah. Soulcalibur 2 is the one that
It's quite all right.
That's what I said. I literally went from 2 to 5 and things happened in 5 and I was like, I'm supposed to care about this apparently.
Let's see. Let's go with the new dude. Let's go with the samurai. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
I have no idea how I did that. Don't ask me.
the overhead thing.
Yeah, the front flip. No clue, not a clue.
Yeah.
This
One
dude's
of my
a
favorite things about crazy fighting game lore is when they go all out. Like Tekken is insane, and the last three
well.
Mortal Kombats have been ridiculous.
I was gonna say
Um,
Mortal Kombat's got to be number one, right?
yeah, well, Tekken's got a whole thing about a volcano that I haven't really played through, but apparently is like a really big deal.
Also,
Yeah,
Mark, something awesome about this controller. I don't know if you can see the the cord actually comes out the top instead of the bottom.
yeah.
Oh, I did it again. I just don't know how.
Yeah.
If all those cool nightmares cool.
Yeah, that's about
Yep, I could see that.
that.
Yeah, Cervantes is badass. I forget who I have to use to unlock him.
I just remember, speaking of video game lore, I think I brought this up on a stream or a podcast before, but the crazy endings to WWF, the arcade game,
Yeah.
are like ridiculous. Like like Razor Ramones is sad. Like I think they uh, they insinuate that he takes the championship back to Cuba and then dies. I think I beat through the Shawn Michaels story on stream when I did my special WrestleMania stream a couple years ago.
We
Probably
should
longer than that.
I said we should do that more often.
Yeah,
WrestleMania streams.
it was. It's probably 2 to 3 years ago at this point. I mean, it was whichever WrestleMania. Well, time doesn't matter anymore. But when the Hardys came back,
That was 2 years ago, I
3
think.
years ago, something like that.
That was the one in Jersey.
No, there's one in Orlando.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure because they worked in Florida the night before.
That's right. They were on the Ring of Honor show the day before,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and they were in like a really badass ladder match. And then they came out and was in another ladder match the next night.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if. Oh, okay. It's just automatic. However many times you win, it's that you get that character. It doesn't matter who you win with.
Yeah. I wonder, and probably answer a little bit faster than I can look it up, but I'm assuming you can beat it with the same character over and over again and get the
I would
unlock.
imagine so. Yeah. That's what the internet tells them.
That was one really good joke I saw on some podcast this week. Like, um, was they were asking a question and somebody and like, oh man, I don't know what this means, and like it happened 2 or 3 times, and one guy would say like read off like jokingly like the dictionary definition or Wikipedia opening
Yeah.
entry of whatever they're talking about, and I almost did a spit take when someone said, "Oh man, you seem to get smarter when I can only see your profile." which means they were looking off at another screen.
Oh, you have to win with 10 different characters, not 10 different times. Okay, that makes sense.
I guess since he is the coolest character, they make it a little harder for you to get him. That's another thing I think. Because people are a little not spoiled with it because it should be like this, but the whole having to beat the game multiple times single player to get all the characters in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is one of those games where if you go into versus, they're all there anyway.
I'm sure you have to unlock all of them.
Because I remember that was a big deal about the new Smash Brothers.
Well, yeah, I still need to I still need to go through and unlock all those characters.
No, that's what I mean. I was saying people
Yeah, but they're
get
yeah,
upset about it.
they get upset about having to unlock it. All the characters are there, but they're pissed that they have to unlock them all. Like, suck it up, man. That's the whole point of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. My point was going to be that it's been in fighting games forever.
Well, that's the thing. They don't think it's a fighting game.
Yeah.
They think, oh, it's a Nintendo game. It shouldn't be like this.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a mistake.
It's probably true, but I see it come out about Smash Brothers every time. There's so many.
I just got fucking drop kicked.
I just want to play as Toon Link from the beginning.
I would love to play as Cloud from the beginning, but you gotta fucking really work hard to unlock him.
Guest characters. It's better than making a paid DLC.
Well, they did that too. They have.
I agree. His ears shut off when people start arguing about it. Smash Brothers is fighting.
Oh. What's the thing? At this point it is. I hate to admit it, but it's a part of the FGC.
Yeah. Which is a whole nother argument that we can probably leave the Smash Brothers conversation here between the arguments over which version needs to be in there.
And why you need to use a GameCube controller.
Yeah, and all that stuff. But yeah, what I really like about more modern fighting games from the few that I've seen and not really played is that they've seemed to all semi gone away from basically just being ports of actual arcade games.
Well, that's the thing that the arcade does not really exist anymore. So
yeah, you can tell. I think it's mostly like your Tekkens and stuff like that still have some of those stuff, just because arcades are huge in Japan still.
Right. The tropes.
Yeah, but you see, like a Mortal Kombat has that like ridiculous Hollywood-esque, single player mode.
Well, yeah, that's because it's a Western developer.
Yeah. And then you... What is that dance?
I don't know. He's got some cool moves. Now, I'm sure there's a reason Inferno starts as Nightmare before he changes. I'm sure it has something to do with the sword.
Yeah. They probably explained it in Nightmare's thing, but we kind of skipped over it.
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
The way you sometimes die in this and complain right beforehand, like, sigh reminds me of when I played Bloodborne. And I just like know I missed the swing and I'm dead. I'm like, ah.
Well, that's the thing about this game. There's not if you suck and you miss, you messed up. It's not the game being cheap.
Probably, like I said. Um,
His reach is so far. Yes, I believe you're correct. I believe that's the reason the sword is a thing. Why it's Soulcalibur.
I would have done an extreme. I don't know, but that seems right. Like that would be a story because it's the most distinctive sword.
Oh my god! Just got my ass handed to me. Yep. All right, we're gonna have to do that again.
Let's do it again and roll it back.
See, the problem with the boss is he actually blocks unlike everyone else in the beginning.
Yeah. Well, as we were saying earlier, it steps up each stage.
Yeah.
In terms of.
I'm just glad it's not like, like Kuma in Street Fighter or like Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat that are just total bullshit.
Yeah, some of those final bosses force you to be almost perfect.
All right. I got him.
Which is the point.
Yeah, it is the point, but at the same time, it's like, does this really make me want to play this game? It's just pissing me off at this point. Taste the steel of my blade, demon. Yoshimitsu destroyed the evil sword. Okay, so the sword is evil. There you go. The whole point of this is to get rid of the sword. All right. So how long? We've been going for like an hour, and I've beaten the game 3 times.
Yeah,
Should I play some?
Team battle is.
I don't. Can I do
against
team
the
battle?
Check it out.
I don't know if I
Show
can
that.
do it with just one player.
No. Oh. Let's just check it out.
No. All right, that's not what I wanted to do. God damn it. Too fast with the stick, Mark. Nice talking to you as well. Thanks for hanging out. I think we're back. Nothing like shitty internet to make this go so well.
Lizard Man. No, he's literally called Lizard Man. Okay. I was making a joke and didn't read.
Okay, so team battle is a thing. 4 players on a team. Okay. I'll go with Lizard Man.
I think it's Soulcalibur 2 that has 8 on 8.
Nightmare. There might be 8 on 8, but it might be you might need 2 players. Let's go with this dude and Kalik. So I'm guessing you only have 4 lives? Is that it? Like if Lizard Man loses a round, then you start with the next
Yep.
person?
Yep. And I think they keep their same health.
He's fucking slow as shit. And I'm getting my ass whooped.
Yeah, I think you, like I said, I think they keep their same health.
Nope. It went
Nope.
up.
Oh, well, it went halfway up.
This is like no joke. She's beating my ass. This is way harder than arcade mode. So I did manage to upgrade Jenny's computer. So
Nice. We might be back on Wednesday.
we might be back on Wednesday. Whoa, it's Lizard Man.
Oh.
Fuck me. Yeah. She's got a nice brand new CPU cooler, and it's fancy and lights and all that other shit.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, and if we can't do it, I'll do trails on Wednesday.
I also want to figure out a way to do all three of our face cams. If I could figure that out, because I know there's a way to do it.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if we have to do the audio through Skype. And then
We should be able to do it through Discord. Like we can do like video chat through Discord.
Yeah. Oh, you mean I have to put on pants for these streams now, Tom?
No, just a shirt.
I saw a great thing on Twitter about how some of these sports they were going to do like the announcers doing it from home, like just basically calling the TV feed. And somebody
You mean something you could do yourself?
Yeah, that we could do. But the writer on Twitter went, if you do the game from home over a Zoom call, do you have to wear a suit?
Probably not.
That was a joke. I was like, yeah, I would still wear a suit.
Oh, I gotta fight Yoshimitsu.
Final battle. Fight.
That's not looking too good. Nope.
Japan.
Interesting. It looks like you could do eight players, but you might have to unlock it.
I'm 100% sure 2 is 8 because we played that in college. Or I should say, 90% of the time I watched other people play it on it.
All right, so we've been going for an hour. Should I play something else since I've beaten this a few times already?
Yeah, if you want to play another game, feel free.
I don't know what to play though. It's a problem.
Do you want to put in the thing and hit random game?
I could do that.
Thing?
Yeah, I could do that. Let me see what I got. On the fly retro roulette right now.
Yeah. I wasn't even saying like the wheel. I was saying like, doesn't the Ever thing have like a random ROM thing?
Well, the EverDrive does, but this is basically the same thing.
Okay.
So just uncheck my Xbox One and PS4 games. Doopa-doopa-doo. Where the hell is my Xbox One?
So while we have time, I'd like to announce that going in for the next little while, me and Patrick Mahomes will both be making combined $500 million. So I'm glad to announce that.
I'm glad you're announcing that here. Okay, let's do this. Nope, I don't want to do that. Nope, I don't want to do that either. I got Star Wars Force Unleashed 2 and Suikoden 2. I have not played Suikoden 1, so...
No, those are
Fuck Fuck me. I need to uncheck my 360 because I have 8,000 360 games. And I've gotten like 4. Oh, every game I'm getting is like a 10-hour long game. All right, maybe we'll do that. How about New Super Mario Brothers Wii?
Sure, why not?
I spun the wheel. That's what we came up with.
Oh, I wasn't being sarcastic.
No, 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 no. I'm just saying. I'm not.
It's like, sure, why not?
I'm not being mad at you. All right, hang on. Let me go grab it, and I'll get set up real quick.
Yeah. The days when like trails on things was something had to be in everything. There was even in hockey games. I don't think they would ever do it, people out there, but I would really love. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna have some weird stats on there, like their blood type or some shit like that. But I would love for these demonstrations to like do show ring outs, like cheap ring outs. God, I did enjoy the Dreamcast went all out to try and just be different. And for like a year, it was. It was better than the PS1 crap, and it was smoother, less cloudy graphics than the N64. Then PS2 came out, and we were like, ah, this is next generation video games. It's such a shame. Yeah, for those of us that were 99.99 people. But I'd be lying if I didn't say that one of the coolest things I ever seen was when you pop in Resident Evil Code Veronica and your health pops up on the VMU. As a 14-year-old, that blew my mind. And as it still happens today with 2K21 coming out, all the 2K games were amazing, sports-wise. I mean, hockey was okay, but it's just a shame they couldn't take advantage of that. say the backgrounds aren't too bad for this era of video games. That's pretty funny. Sorry, for those of you out there, I'm, scrolling through Twitter while waiting for Tom to get back, and apparently somebody snapped in some video or something recently. Dolph Lundgren had a photo taken with a Sixers t-shirt on randomly, a 76 t-shirt.
Okay. I think I got it. I think we're good.
Right. Awesome.
Let me just...
I can stop talking to myself, though.
Sorry. Let me just update the game.
My favorite part about this game is the fact of all the shenanigans you can get into without even trying with the bubble system.
Oh, yeah. It's, especially, like, multiplayer, it can get crazy.
Yeah, I played this with my oldest niece. The one who is now only really into Fortnite. And she would get scared at certain points and just go into the bubble in the middle of the level.
Don't want to filter my audio's behind.
I love how all these games start with a cake.
Of course they do.
It's the most random through line. I think this might be my favorite implementation of it, is when that cake comes up and you see all the signs of all the Koopalings. They're in the cake.
Yeah.
But they're not even hiding it well. And then they jump out of the cake, take the cake, throw it over Peach, and then run out with her inside the cake.
It's great. It's so good.
It's my favorite thing about these games is what Miyamoto says. Is that he thinks of it as like they're all in a play.
Well, yeah. Ever since 3, I think, right?
Yeah. That's why it has the curtain and all that. And I was like, that's a great way to think about it.
Now we get to watch me be terrible at Mario.
I'm just glad that they didn't just try and recreate 1-1.
Well, I mean, they paid homage to it, but...
Yeah.
We all love 1-1. Nah, that was dumb. I also forget, like, there's, like, the special... like, you can... well, you can wall jump, and you can, like, shake the controller and all this other crap.
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching an old, somebody had put up or did a watch over of the E3 that was the 25th anniversary of Zelda, when they announced Skyward Sword. And I think it's Miyamoto, or it might be the other guy. His name is escaping me. That basically was like, Skyward Sword will change video games or something like that. And I was like, not so much.
Not so much. I forget who that was. That was
It was because he brought all the Zelda people out on stage, people that have worked on it since the first game,
yeah.
and one of them said it. It sounds like a Miyamoto thing.
I don't think it was Mia. It was what the hell is his name? The guy
I can't.
the guy who died. Right?
Oh no, it wasn't Iwata. No, it was the four of them. The four people that have been on the game since the NES Zelda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The other one I forget. It's gonna kill me. It's the one I always I'm gonna look it up. Don't bother me. But yeah, it was like that's the only one that I didn't even get halfway through.
Oh, hang on one second. I forgot my Dreamcast was still on. Let me turn it off.
Oh, it's starting to sound like a jet engine.
I don't need to forget that's running and have it on all night.
Yeah.
So
is who I was thinking of.
Oh, okay. I have not played this game, and I couldn't tell you how long, and I've never beaten it.
Yeah. Yeah, I beat this. It took me a long time because it was supposed to be a two-player beating, but I ended up having to play most of the levels by myself.
Because somebody was too afraid to play.
And she kept bubbling. I'm upset that I wasn't as much of a troll as I am as I got older, in terms of when I play video games with them. And I didn't do the thing where you get all the way to the end of the stage and right before you grab the pole you bubble. And it's a game over. Not a game over, but like you got to start from the checkpoint again.
Yeah. I just hate all the freaking
some of the power-ups are cool. But
some are cool, but
they did go a little too far.
It's the what's it called? That's really annoying. The motion controls.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta shake the fucking controller to make it do something. I hate that. As most people probably did, which is why it didn't really exist after this.
Yeah.
There's minor motion controls in
Galaxy has.
Galaxy.
Yeah, they have the best use of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it actually makes sense in Galaxy.
Yeah, like it does the spin, jump that you do in this. You spin the controller to do that. But then you can use the nunchuck or the stick or whatever to pick up all the bits as sort of like a vacuum cleaner sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh, give me that. God damn it.
I'm glad to see you're playing as the best character in this game.
What, Mario?
Yeah.
Not as Luigi?
I said best.
Or Toad?
Yeah. What was
Which Toad? Aren't there two Toads in this?
Yeah, it's yellow and blue. Yeah, I think, isn't Toad like... Nah, I didn't play them. I don't know if you played them, but apparently in, Paper Mario Color Splash, it's just all about toads.
I have not played Colors. I have not played Paper Mario.
Yeah.
Which I know sounds like a travesty.
I mean, I haven't either. I played a little bit of the one on the Wii, I think, because I bought it for my niece and didn't realize that it wasn't just a Mario game. And
Which
there's
I'm sure a
reason.
lot of parents did.
Yeah, which is why I bought it on sale, like it was one of those greatest hits Wii game or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is fine. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's Mario. And my sister said we loaded it up and it was text boxes immediately.
Well, yeah, it's an
At that point,
RPG.
yeah, and at that point, my niece couldn't read, so.
That's a problem.
But I gotta say, her sister, same age, same reading skills, beat 80% of Odyssey by herself.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's pretty. That's pretty terrible luck. Is what that is.
Yeah, there's only 2 of them on the board. Yeah, it's why I push video games probably more than I should on her, because I'm like, you're good at video games. You should play more video games. I was like, you were 7 years old and beat 80% of Mario Odyssey by yourself. Like, you don't understand how hard that is.
Not for kids these days, Mark.
Yeah.
My brother is a prime example.
Yeah.
Yoshi.
What I'm saying is, like, she didn't even, like, she knew how to do it, like, she figured out the controls. It was like, and it's not really a brag, it was just, I was just so in awe. I'm like, you know, they, like, put text on the screen to tell you how to do the jumps, and I was like, can you read yet? It's like, have you just been, like, lying to us? And acting like you can't read?
Oh, I'm sad he does. I forgot why doesn't he shoot fire in this? Come on, Yosh.
That was one of my favorite ongoing bits on when Giant Bomb would do the Mario Maker levels.
Yeah.
Was at some point in those Mario Maker levels, if Jeff Gerstmann was doing it, he'd make it to where you had to kill a Yoshi to progress, because he doesn't
like you have to jump off at the last second.
Yeah. And one time it was just cruel, like you would need to hit a P block to finish a level, but when you hit the P block, a Yoshi fell down behind you into a thing.
You know, this just gave me an idea for our next podcast. I won't spoil it now.
Yeah.
I'll wait till we're off air.
I really.
I mean, the look of this game is it's just good. It's so good. Grant, and they've pretty much built all. Oh, there's the fireball. They've pretty much built all the new Super Mario Brother games off of this. I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah. The what's it called? Yeah, this is what essentially. You would say this is what, Super Mario 5, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah, because World
Well,
would be...
World would be 4, unless you count World as its own thing, which, in that case, it's totally different.
Yeah. Yeah, the reason I'm saying that is because side-scrolling wise. Like...
Well, yeah, I guess because they made a Super Mario World 2, which, I don't know. I don't know if you really count that as a Super Mario World
that's
or not.
Island.
Yoshi's Island, yeah.
That's another Twitter bit that I love, is people not acknowledging that game as Super Mario Brothers 2.
This letter just dropped
It says it on the box. Nope, I never saw it. I don't know what you're talking about. Yoshi's Island.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Was it this game, or was it one of the earlier ones that established, the Koopalings weren't Bowser's kids?
I want to say that was Super Mario World, where they established that he.
I thought that was
He
one
wasn't.
where you thought they were his kids, and then when they introduced Bowser Jr.
That's Super Mario World, isn't it? I want to say. Super
Oh,
Mario
yeah,
3 is.
It was where the Koopalings are introduced. Yes,
Yeah,
I stand corrected.
I can hear his stupid voice.
Who, Mario?
No, Toad,
Oh, Toad.
because you have to carry him the whole level. Hey, Toad, would you just? Oh, I thought that was. Oh, that could have been bad. I thought that was a gap.
Oh, Mario, you saved me. Wait, no, what are you doing? That's a hole, Mario. I only have
Interesting.
one life.
I didn't realize Toad could shrink.
Apparently.
Also, you can't fly with Toad. Even with the propeller suit, you can't.
These levels are terrible. I forgot about these.
Hey, we did it.
Hey!
I love that they have like the old music too.
Yeah.
They play like the old, like from Super Mario 1. They'll play that before you go into the end there.
You must have
I got
ended
it.
on a 5 in your time because you got the fireworks. I don't know if that's still a thing in this one.
Yeah, I think that's. Oh, I have a present for you. Star, nice. Okay. Did I already go to this? I don't remember. I must not have, because it's still there.
Yeah, they go away if you went in.
Here's a rare item. Another star. It's a go time. What I really need to do is play Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, I got halfway through Galaxy. And
I
now
have
that
Galaxy.
I got often, maybe I'll revisit it. But see, the motion controls.
Yeah, that game is reliant on motion controls, if I remember correctly.
Unless there's a way.
I don't know if there's a way to play without it. We'd have to check into
I've
that.
heard of people play it on Dolphin, but I don't know if they were able to get their Wiimotes. Hey, Buggo, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Puggo. We're just shooting the shit right now.
Yeah, we're probably here for another
30 or so minutes.
Yep. Yeah, because I gave my niece wanted the Wii so they could play all these stupid Wii games. Because their Wii broke. and I was really only playing Galaxy on it.
Yeah. I have Galaxy 1 and 2, but I have not beaten either one.
Galaxy's fun.
It is. I started 1, but I never got any further than like I didn't get very far, but I got past like the first planet or whatever it was.
Yeah, I think I'm on number 2 then. I'd have to look it up.
This is not going to help me at all.
Yeah, that might have been the worst thing to get there.
I would have loved to get the propeller hat. That would have been perfect.
Luck of the draw, my friend.
You know, win some, you lose some.
Well, the propeller hat gets you the big, allows you to get that big coin.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, Dan's here.
Hey, Dan.
I'm so sad. We took this long. We could have started like
We just
so long
couldn't hear
ago.
it do nothing.
Oh, we didn't get it.
Ah.
So, Mark, you think you're bad at shooters and platformers? I'm just as bad at platformers.
That's why I don't like to have them on stream. I will play them in my free time. Yeah, we were just talking about how, you know, a lot of our memories tied to this buggo is, you know, playing the multiplayer with friends and the shenanigans that can happen during that.
Yeah, this, especially when you have 4 players, it just gets crazy. 4 players and the bubbling system and not knowing, like, accidentally doing it.
Or breaking your friend's bubble over a pit by accident.
Yes.
And sometimes that by accident is in quotes. I think because I was a late adopter to the Wii, because in college, like 3 of my friends had it, so I had no reason to really get it.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, this is not a speed run. Thank God this isn't a speed run because I would be doing awful at this point. This is a slow run.
A run. Yeah. So when I got my my Wii, I got the black Wii.
Oh, the black Wii. I had one of those back in the day.
Yeah, that came with this game. So it didn't even come with a box. It came in like
like the sleeve,
cardboard sleeve,
like Wii Sports did.
Yeah. So playthrough. Not a full playthrough.
Yes, a standard playthrough for as long as I can go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we normally do a stream every other Monday where we play a game that randomly was chosen from our podcast, and that game was Soulcalibur, and Tom beat it about 4 times and played every mode on there within an hour. So
we moved on to something
else. It up and picked a game to just, you know, that we could talk over.
And I thought, you know what, I haven't touched my Wii in quite a while, so what better game than this? Oh, that sucked. I mention how much I dislike water levels. I feel like we talk about that on the.
Water is terrible.
We talk about that on one of our more recent shows, where it was the TMNT show, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Every great Nintendo game has some kind of terrible water level involved in it.
Yep.
And
It never fails.
I will hold judgment that I have never beaten a Metroid, so.
I don't know. I don't know if there's any in like Super Metroid. Oh shit! I forgot about the clams. See, the problem in water levels is you want to rush, but that's like the worst thing you can do is rush.
That was why they were always so perplexing in Sonic.
Yeah, I
There you go.
agree.
Sam was saying, yeah. That Metroid has a whole level that's water.
There you go. Thank God Dan's here.
So my statement still stands. That every great Nintendo game has a
Has a
terrible
water level.
Back in the day, it was like telling war stories when you would talk to your friends about the water dungeon in Ocarina of Time. Is that like a duel or something when you gotta fight the
Koopa?
Goomba?
Yeah, the Goomba. You're gonna find out right now, Mark. Jen does not like water levels. She's full of crap. Three mushrooms.
Hey!
Yeah, but I feel like Mario 64's water level isn't that bad.
I guess comparatively, yes.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can't mess this up two in a row here.
There are only 2 Bowsers on the entire.
I got one again. Donkey Kong countries aren't as bad either. Hey, I actually matched something.
The best.
Yeah, Donkey Kong. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know how random these are, or if
They're
there's, like,
not.
some kind of
I don't think they are at all. I'm pretty sure there's a pattern.
Yeah, I think there was like 100% speedrunner I was watching, or somebody through one of the games like similar to that, and they like would clear them on the first try all the time. So
The only good thing about water levels usually is the music. Like Dan just said, Donkey Kong Country. That's like the best water level music. It's some of the best music in general, I would argue.
and Donkey Kong Country is probably not even the best Donkey Kong game music, because the little I played of Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, you think Tropical Freeze has better music?
Yeah. Than original Country, Brett? Yeah. Yeah, they figured it out.
Zora Domain and Zelda. Yeah,
in
that's a good one
Ocarina.
too.
Yeah. I did not like the water dungeon in Ocarina. God, I even hate the water dungeon in Link to the Past, and that thing is short as hell. I don't know. Tropical Freeze just sounds better to me.
That was bullshit.
Okay.
New episode of They Call This a Movie every Thursday.
Oh, that's a great way to promo it. I love it.
So far, I'm not doing awful, but then again, this is the first castle, so let's see how bad I can blow it on this. So, Mark, I have been keeping my my promise. I've
Yep.
played 2 days in a row of what's it called? Zelda. So I'm working on the memories quest.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what gets you the Master Sword, if I'm not
No, you have
mistaken.
to get 13 hearts. Not spoiling it for you, but you have to get 13 hearts.
Well, I knew that, but I wasn't sure if like this quest led you to that or not.
I don't remember. That's the only thing that I remember for sure. Is the 13 hearts thing, because it's like a mini game.
Right. Yeah, I need to get more hearts. I think I have like 8 or 9. But I have some. I also realized there was so much of the map I hadn't opened yet.
I
couldn't
have
believe-
a problem in these games, in that I open the map first.
Well, I
like
usually
all
do
the
too, but
towers.
I didn't realize, like, I didn't see the towers to actually. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that came back in Horizon. Because I would go to areas that we were not leveled for, chasing down those giant tall necks.
Do I dare go for the little thing there? I'm going for it.
Yeah, go for it.
No, that's what happens when I go for it. I do stupid shit like that and I die. That's my first death.
Hey!
We should not have a death counter because it would get ugly real fast.
What's that
Real
one
fast.
right now? I'm still pissed. It's been months. Speaking of death counters, I'm still pissed that I died only once in Link's Awakening,
Yeah.
and in a very stupid way, and that there is a special ending if you beat the game without dying. It's been months.
Have
I'm
you
like,
watched?
damn it.
Have you seen the secret ending?
Yeah, it's basically it's an extra little scene, at the very ending. But I'm just
So
like
go.
I was so close to seeing it naturally.
You,
You know.
you know what you need to play, Mark?
Yeah.
You need to play Astral Chain. Because it's just sitting at your house, waiting to be played.
Yeah, it is. How's Control going?
I gave up on Control.
we might
100% gave up.
we might have to swap them back because I'm thinking of getting the DLC.
That's fine. God, this. Do I need?
I was
Yeah.
on the fence about waiting to see if it shows up on like Super Sale. You know.
Oh, the DLC.
No, the game itself, and just playing it on PC
Oh. You should check this
again.
Steam sale.
Yeah, I have been checking. It's in my wish list.
What's
It
it
hasn't
on?
gone on Super Scale.
What's it on at? Like $30 right now?
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
Yeah, I need to buy all the Destiny stuff because I don't have it on PC. I only have it on Xbox.
Yeah, I bought the upgrade.
Yeah, that's the stuff I don't have any of that on PC. I have that all on Xbox. So I need to grab it for PC so all my stuff carries over for Space Cowboys.
Yeah, so I in my search to find a game to play, I tried to load up Crusader Kings 2
Mm-hmm.
and instantly saw everything going on. Oh, this is a lot.
What is? Crusader
Two.
Kings.
You know, it comes down to like there's all these different. It's like really deep.
I spoke way too soon, by the way,
Yeah.
about how well I
brag.
was doing.
You know, it's all these traits and things, and then you got to try and get married, and I couldn't figure out how to move my armies. Like, this is a level of depth that I am not ready for. Hello, Emmanuel. Welcome to the stream. We're just kind of bullshitting. We'll be here for about 10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. If I could beat this freaking castle, it'd be great. That'd be a good thing to end on. But I keep sucking.
Yeah. Because apparently,
Did it really start me all over? God damn it! What's that?
Crusader Kings 3 is apparently going to be on Game Pass.
Now, is it an RTS or is it a?
No, it's like
a 4X.
It's like a 4X, but not a. You don't do one of the X's. I think it's the Explorer one.
Oh, I was not paying attention to what I was doing at all. I was not looking at what I was doing and just ran off.
But it's like, you know, old time medieval. You play from the year 1033 to the year 14 something. And it's all about your heirs and people you put in charge and trying not to get backstabbed and, you know, assassinating other leaders. You know, with really in depth.
So it's Game of Thrones, the game.
Essentially, except it's like way in depth in that like each person has like 5 traits and you got to make sure the traits match up, or you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's of a level where I am glad that I purchased Satisfactory.
Have you made any other Steam sale purchases yet?
Nope, that was the only one. Oh, I grabbed Emily is Away 2 because that was 99 cents. no, that was another sale. Did I buy Trails? Yeah, I think I bought Trails in the summer sale. Not sure.
Trails has been on sale, I think.
Yeah, that's why I can't remember.
Yeah,
But I
because
never bought a bunch on sale.
the second, third, and fourth game, the second and third games, I should say, are on sale right now. So I would imagine Trails is on sale for like $5.
It wasn't. The other
Or
ones are
it's like
$30.
the second one's only like 10, I think.
Unless that's a new sale. But it's been like $22 for that.
The third game I know is like almost $30. The second game might be 20. I could be wrong.
I just know I'm glad I had that $10 gift card on the Epic Store. That's great. They put it on sale, and I was like, did they just put out the third release? Because it's still early access.
Right.
There you go.
I just need to stop, like, second guessing my jumps.
Yeah.
That's what gets me in trouble every time.
Don't get greedy at the end.
Yeah, if I didn't try for that stupid thing, I would be fine. I would have beaten this 10 minutes ago.
I think you just clipped through that wheel.
It's just another star coin, but we can always come back for that. Let's go beat whichever the Koopalings this is.
I hope they announce it because I get them confused outside of the one that's named after the painter.
Oh, shit. I forgot about these. I think this is Iggy.
Kamek.
Forgot the ground moves on this one.
Which can be good or bad.
Let's stay on the high ground, Mark.
That's my favorite thing to watch is I've been watching some Odyssey speedruns. Because people have been able to beat that any percent in like under an hour.
Wow.
And just the way they beat the bosses is just amazing. Like there's no like cheat or cheese or anything. Like knowing to hit the boss and knowing where the thing's going to be, you know.
Right, it's just repetition at that point.
Yeah, and the little things that you don't think about, where when you're fighting Bowser and you know you get the boxing gloves from having the hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll know to hit him, his hat pops off, and you can throw the hat. That you have to go get that hat while you run closer to Bowser, and it'll bring the hat to you.
Right.
So it saves like a couple seconds or more, but that adds up in those, you know, speed runs. And it's just like, wow, this
All right. So,
good place to call it.
Yeah, I think that's going to conclude Retro Roulette for this evening. Let's see. We just released a podcast this morning, episode 29 of the Game Vault podcast. Now being released on YouTube. So it's on YouTube, Podbean, iTunes, wherever you get your podcasts from. But go check that out. We talked about remasters and how they are kind of feeler gauges for new games. We talked about Crash. That Crash was announced, I think, the day we did that podcast. So we thought that was a pretty good topic for and pretty timely.
Yep.
Our stream schedule is, I believe it's in the description here, and it's in a pinned tweet on our Twitter, which is at GameVaultPod. Our Instagram is also aimed at GameVaultPod. We generally do this Retro Roulette every other Monday, and then from there we have something on Wednesdays. We try to do a multiplayer game on Wednesdays. We'll see what we come up with this week. It has been Destiny 2, that is, and we'll see if we can't continue that. Mark will then go trucking on Thursdays. And this Friday, hopefully we'll have Jen streaming her Friday Night Fright Fest. Say that 10 times fast. She'll be streaming Dead by Daylight, hopefully. And then Sunday will be Civilization Sunday. Mark, you want to plug all our other things we got going on?
Yeah, so Stranger Damies, our Dungeons and Dragons podcast, airs every Wednesday. It's on iTunes, Google Play, strangerdamies.podbean.com. Basically, just search for it. You'll find it anywhere. This week, we'll be finishing up our latest session. So, you'll be as up to date as we are when Wednesday hits. They call this a movie every Thursday. That's our show where we watch bad to good it's bad movies, sort of run the gamut. We're about 50-50 movies we like and hate. That, again, they call it a movie.podbean.com, iTunes, Google Play, anywhere you get your podcast. And, of course, we are on Instagram, Twitter. I always suggest following the main Damies Instagram account because Ant does a good job when They Call This Movie comes out, where he puts quotes and stuff from the podcast that just kind of give you a little idea of some of the fun moments we have in there. So he does a really good job with that. So I always point people in that direction. And if you have any fan art, if you listen to Stranger Damies, feel free to send them to the Stranger Damies Instagram account or on Twitter. We'll be glad to share them and maybe even use them in the articles we post about the episodes. So we're Stranger Damies everywhere, and They Call It a Movie is the main Damie everywhere. So be sure to check us out there.
Yes, sir. So, thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for joining me, Mark.
No problem.
I'm glad we got to do this. I'm glad I beat another game on stream. How about that?
Yep. Did it again. Yay. And this time you weren't like speed running, where I think you would have been like top 200 in the world or something with the Cruising USA.
Yeah, who knew? Who knew I was that good at Cruising USA? All right, so go check out the podcast. Let us know what you think on Twitter. Feel free to reach out to us. Let us know what you want to see us play. We'd be happy to oblige if we own it or don't. You never know. All right. For Mark, I am Tom, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.